Let's quickly uncover the fastest way to turn any long video into share-ready clips, powered by smart AI tools that are absolute game changers for creators. I'll walk you through the basic manual steps, look at the popular auto features built into consumer apps, and then break down why a dedicated tool has become my secret weapon for high-volume content. Forget needing a PhD in editing. This is a real-talk breakdown featuring practical tips you can implement today, regardless of your current editor. Okay, step 1 focuses on the manual basics, which means drilling down into your long video to pinpoint those absolute must-keep moments that instantly hook the viewer. You are looking for funny lines, emotional peaks, surprising facts, or any concise how-to step that demands immediate attention within the first 3 seconds. In most editors, you simply load your clip, skim the waveform to spot loud peaks, which usually signal a big laugh or a reaction, and mark your in and out points precisely. From there, you must trim tight, because nobody wants 3 full seconds of dead air before the actual good content finally starts. For simple assembly, you can stick entirely to the basic tools you already know: cutting, ripple deleting extra space, and applying a quick audio fade if needed. When you are manually working, keep the overall rhythm in mind: a tight hook, a very brief context of 1 or 2 sentences max, and then the payoff line. If any single clip you've isolated ends up being longer than 30 seconds, consider punching it up by speed ramping a slow part or cropping tighter to focus on eyes or hands. Manual editing is perfectly fine if you only have a few videos to manage, but this method simply does not scale when you need daily posts. That's where the built-in auto features in consumer editors like CapCut and VN have seriously leveled up and are now incredibly useful. These consumer tools offer one-click solutions like auto color adjustments or quick visual filters that make clips pop instantly, saving significant time. Their auto clip functions attempt to find the best segments by using audio spikes and face detection to suggest clip points for you automatically. The immediate upside is obvious. You save serious time and get a decent baseline edit that's ready for a quick look over. The downside is that the raw output can feel a bit generic and often requires a human editor to come in and fine-tune the slightly off moments. Filters can sometimes oversaturate the image into looking unnatural, and the AI's choice of clip might completely miss the actual emotional center of your original content. Moving to the professional side, Adobe Premiere has been rolling out AI-powered features under their Sensei umbrella for quite some time now. Features like scene edit detection, intelligent auto reframe, and color suggestions are designed to make complex tasks much faster within a larger project workflow. Premiere's auto buttons can produce surprisingly high-quality results, especially if your editing process is already integrated deeply into their ecosystem. However, Premiere comes with its own trade-offs, including a steep initial learning curve, a subscription cost that adds up, and significant manual cleanup time. And then there is the brand new wave of dedicated AI tools focused on handling more creative tasks end-to-end for better visual refinement. Some offer style transfer or neural tone mapping, which are awesome if your main struggle is just polishing the final visuals to a high standard. The drawback is that many of these specialized tools are only focused on one job, like color grading, meaning you still have to stitch everything together manually. Plus, some of the most advanced AI platforms have pricing structures aimed more at large production studios than at the everyday independent creator. Which brings us to Vizard, a tool I've been using a ton lately, not because it magically does everything better, but because it was built for volume and quality simultaneously. Vizard's 3 major differentiators directly solve the exact pain points we just covered across manual, consumer, and pro workflows. The first big feature is its auto-editing viral clips function, which scans for content structure like punchlines and key statements, not just loud audio spikes. This means the AI prioritizes context and narrative flow, resulting in snippets that feel intentional and story-driven rather than just random noise. The second crucial feature is the auto-schedule capability, which is huge because you set your desired posting cadence once and the AI maintains that rhythm automatically. You avoid babysitting your socials or maintaining a separate content calendar because the system respects your desired output frequency, so your audience sees you regularly. The third major area is the unified content calendar, allowing you to manage, tweak, and publish clips across every platform from one single centralized place. Need to shift a clip from a tall TikTok format to a wider Instagram reel? You can resize, adjust the caption, and reschedule without rebuilding the entire asset. Now, to be fair, other tools can absolutely do pieces of this puzzle. CapCut edits quickly. Premiere offers unparalleled precision, and standalone AI tools can color grade amazingly well. Vizard's advantage is the unique workflow. It perfectly connects intelligent clip selection, high-volume batch creation, and automated scheduling. That workflow combination is what truly matters when your core objective is achieving a consistent, predictable content output, not just chasing one-off amazing edits. Let's look at the manual approach. Scenario A. You open your editor, scrub for moments, cut clips, tweak sound and color, export each one, upload to each app, write captions, and then schedule. That entire manual process can easily consume between 1 and 3 hours per long video, depending on how many short clips you decide to pull out of it. Scenario B involves using an app like CapCut for the initial edit and applying a filter, exporting the clips, and then manually uploading them to a separate scheduling platform like Buffer. This saves time on the initial edit, but you are still manually assembling the final calendar, resizing assets, and the AI sometimes misses your best line. Then we have Scenario C, the Vizard workflow, where I upload the source video, choose my auto-edit settings like tone and preferred clip length, and let it generate a whole batch. I then review the AI's top picks, which usually only require minor tweaks, adjust my overall posting cadence, and then hit schedule for all platforms at once. Vizard automatically handles the precise sizing requirements for TikTok, Reels, and Shorts, alongside drafting initial captions, often taking me only 10 to 30 minutes total for massive output. This level of automation offers a substantial, measurable time multiplier for any creator trying to rapidly scale their content footprint across the internet. Here are a few practical real-world tips I integrate when batching content across any setup to maximize efficiency. Always ensure the hook remains undeniably strong, as the first 1 to 3 seconds must forcefully stop someone mid-scroll with a bold line or surprising action. The best strategy is to let the AI handle the initial selection, but always retain your creative control by skimming and picking the final best matches for your brand voice. Embrace batching by filming all your source material for the month in one focused session. Then let the system turn it into a ready-to-post library. You can effectively recycle one long interview answer by treating it as source material for 3 distinct short-form posts, a quick tip, a micro behind-the-scenes look, and a teaser. When evaluating pricing, remember that free consumer tools are fantastic for learning, but their auto features break down when you demand reliable, high-volume consistency. Powerful professional editors are often expensive and can be overkill if your main goal is simply consistent daily social posting rather than complex post-production. Standalone AI tools that specialize in polish can also become cost-prohibitive if you are paying a high rate for every minute of video that gets processed. Vizard's creator-focused model delivers a huge return on investment by saving you substantial hours and directly contributing to growth through consistent presence. A powerful trick is combining tools. Use a specialized AI for an extra color grade on a few key clips, then feed those polished files into Vizard for final clipping and scheduling. The final thought is, you shouldn't commit to one tool forever, but instead pick the one that most effectively speeds up your single weakest bottleneck in the entire production chain. So if you are just learning, master the manual basics, like finding hooks and trimming tight to build foundational skills. When you want to move past the basics, experiment with the auto tools and consumer apps to deeply understand their strengths and their inherent limits. But when you are ready to transition from an occasional poster to a consistent content machine, that is precisely where Vizard's intelligent selection and automation truly shine. Content creation success is truly about building reliable systems, and Vizard helps you construct that repeatable system faster than any other method I've tested. It turns one long video into many meaningful, scheduled micro clips, ensuring they hit the timeline across all your channels without creating any extra friction for you. Try using it alongside your current editors to see which parts of your workflow it completely replaces, as chances are it will shave off hours you can reinvest. Reclaim those hours by automating this clipping process so you can spend more time making new videos or simply living life away from the screen.